לחיים, מלך חפץ בחיים, וכותבנו בספר החיים, למענך אלוהים חיים, מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע. מחכה חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים. סומך נופלים ורפא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומי דומה לה, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה. מי כמוך אב הרחמים זוכר יצורם, לחיים לחיים ברחמים, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל.
Please be seated. Blessed is the mysterious one who creates disguises for life when life is endangered. Blessed be the wondrous one who reveals treasures
when we see only barren land.
Blessed be the magnanimous one who creates awe for joy and growth and fear.
Blessed be the source of all, who creates longing and wanting and need.
Blessed be the bountiful one who creates abundant possibilities.
Blessed be the holy guide, who creates endless opportunities to choose.
Blessed be the end of our amazement, who creates options amidst our distress.
Blessed be the Holy Spirit, who creates a path for each of us.
Blessed be the glorious name who creates paths we cannot retrace.
Blessed be our shield and protector, who creates night when daylight is too much.
Blessed be the holy wisdom, who creates the longing to proceed and the reluctance.
Blessed be the name of names, who creates openings in unexpected places.
Blessed be the beneficent one, who creates amazement.
Blessed be the holy mystery, who creates outrageous beauty.
Adonai shim'a b'koli, tiyena aznecha, keshuvot l'kol tachanuni. Out of the depths I have called to you, my God, eternal one, listen to my cry. Let your ears be attentive to my plea for mercy. If you keep account of sins, O God, who will survive? Yours is the power to forgive so that you may be held in awe. I look to the eternal God, I look to you. I await your word. I am more eager for God than centuries for the morning. O Israel, I wait for the eternal God, for with our God is steadfast love and great power to redeem. It is God who will redeem Israel from all our iniquities. And we read together. God, being merciful, grants atonement, does not destroy. Time and again, God restrains wrath and refuses to let rage be all-consuming. God, do not withhold your compassion from us. Let your love and your faithfulness constantly shield us.
Help us, God, and gather us together that we
may thank you and glory in your praise. Who could endure, O God, if you kept count of every sin? But forgiveness is yours, that we may worship you. Deal with us not in accordance with our sin. Punish us not in accordance with our transgressions. When our sins testify against us, forgive us because of your mercy. Remember your compassion, God, and your loving kindness which endure forever. O divine presence, help us. O ruler, answer us when we call. Avinu Malkeinu, answer us graciously, though we lack merit. Be kind to us because of your merciful nature. Heed our plea, Remember the covenant with our ancestors, and help us because of your merciful nature. For all these sins, O God of mercy, forgive us, pardon us, grant us atonement.
ועל כולם אלוה הסליחות, סלח לנו מחלנו, כפר לנו. ועל כולם אלוה הסליחות, סלח לנו מחלנו, כפר לנו.
This is my prayer to you, my gentle God. Let me not stray from my life's course. Let not my spirit fall into decay, and may I never cease to thirst for you, and for the energizing dew that you have sprinkled on it ever since my life was new. Let my heart open to the downtrodden, and to the orphaned life, and to all who stumble, and to one entangled amid hidden sorrows, and to one who struggles in the dark. Deepen my senses, widen their grasp so they absorb a green and flowering and budding world, and take from it the secret blossoming within a silence. Grant me with strength to yield the best of fruits. Let my life grow a wealth of word and deed, steeped in the fountain of my being, without my measuring all things for only what they have to offer me. And when my day shall come, let me slip into the land of night without asking anything from others or from you, God.
Let me hear you, God, when I feel my spirit soar in prayer. May I sing from love, not afraid to waste my sweetness on the world. May I sing from love, showing with my own soul's flight the God who sings through me. Thank you for the morning.
When I feel fresh and young,
And wake to the beauty all around me. Thank you for the afternoon.
when the sun is high,
Suspended in triumph above a workaday world. Thank you for the evening.
when the shadows cast a sheltering palm above the universe,
Permitting it to pause ready for the dark. Thank you for the night.
with the ever-present stars,
To remind me that darkness is never absolute. Thank you for the calm.
that is restorative,
Not mindless obliteration of reality. Thank you for the sleep
that heals and strengthens,
and fills my heart with hope for a new tomorrow. Blessing before going to sleep. Sleep descends on my lids, on my limbs. I call to mind the gifts of the day, the gifts of this day, and give thanks. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulachana lehodot.
sim shalom, tova uvracha, sim shalom, tova uvracha, sim shalom, tova uvracha, sim shalom, tova uvracha. Chen v'chesed v'rachamim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael hamecha. Sim shalom, tova uvracha, sim shalom, tova uvracha, sim shalom, tova uvracha.
And we take a few moments of silent prayer. Please rise.
Aleinu leshabeach Ladon hakol Latet gedula Leotzer breshit Shelo asanu kegoye haratzot Velo samanu kemishbechot ha'adama Shelo sam chelkeinu kahem V'goraleinu v'chol hamonam Va'anachnu korim Umishtachavim umodim Lifnei melech malachei hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. V'nemar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad.
Please be seated. We are at the bottom of page 6. Healing is both an exercise and an understanding, and yet not of the will, nor of the intention. It is a wisdom and a deeper knowledge of the daily swing of life and death in all creation.
There is defeat to overcome, an acceptance of living to be established, and always there must be hope. Not hope of healing, but the hope which informs the coming moment and gives it reason. The hope which is each one's breath, the certainty of love and of loving.
Death may live in the living and healing rise in the dying, for whom the natural end is part of the gathering and the harvest to be expected.
To know healing is to know that all life is one, and there is no beginning and no end, and the intention is loving. Eli, Eli, shelo yigamer leolam, hachol v'hayam, rishru shel hamayim, v'rak hashamayim, tfilat adam, hachol v'hayam, rishru shel hamayim, v'rak hashamayim, tfilat adam.
My God, I thank you for my life and my soul and my body, for my way of thinking and talking. Help me realize that in my qualities, I am unique in the world and that no one like me has ever lived. For if there had ever been someone like me, I would not have needed to exist. Help me make perfect my own ways of love and caring, that by becoming complete in my own way, I can honor your name and help fulfill your purpose.
Thank you. Strange is our situation here upon earth. Each of us comes for a short visit without knowing why, yet sometimes seeming to divine a purpose from the standpoint of daily life. However, there is one thing we do know, that we are here for the sake of each other. Above all, for those upon whose smile and well-being our own happiness depends, and also for the countless unknown souls with whose fate we are connected by a bond of sympathy. Many times a day I realize how much my own outer and inner life is built upon the labors of others, both living and dead, and how earnestly I must exert myself in order to give in return as much as I have received and am still receiving.
You are the one for which I pray, that I may have the strength to be alone, to see the world, to stand among the trees and all the living things, that I may stand alone and offer prayers and talk to you. You are the one to whom I do belong. And I'll sing my soul to you, and give you all that's in my heart. May all the foliage of the field, all grasses, trees, and plants, awaken at my coming, this I pray, and send their life into my words of prayer, so that my speech, my thoughts, and my prayers will be made whole, and through the spirit of all growing things. And we know that everything is one, because we know that everything is you. You are the one, for with this I pray. I ask you, God, to hear my words. Pour out from my hand, I stand before you. I, like water, lift my hands to you in prayer. And grant me strength, to stand alone. You are the one to whom I do belong. And I'll sing my soul to you, and give you all that's in my heart.
As I breathe, may I receive. As I breathe, may I receive. May I be surrounded in the protective glow of divine light. May I allow myself to feel and absorb this divine presence.
As I breathe, may I receive. May it awaken within me the force of my vitality and the strength of my own will.
As I breathe, may I receive. May my willingness to believe in my own well-being be enhanced, embellished, and enriched. May my faith in my own healing powers be renewed.
As I breathe, may I receive. May I cherish and love myself for who I really am, weak and strong, selfish and selfless, learner and teacher, beautiful and humble, believer and non-believer.
As I breathe, may I receive. May this love for self merge with God's love and with the love of all humanity.
As I breathe, may I receive. May I feel this love, acknowledge it, and take it in, knowing and recognizing that love and God's presence is always there. As I breathe, may I receive. As I breathe, may I believe.
This is my prayer to you, my God. Let not my spirit wither and shrivel in its thirst for you and lose the dew with which you sprinkled it when I was young. May my heart be open to every broken soul, to orphan life, to every stumbler wandering unknown and groping in the shadows. Bless my eyes, purify me to see human beauty rise in the world and the glory of my people in its redeemed land, spreading its fragrance over all the earth. Deepen and broaden my senses to absorb a fresh, green, flowering world, to take from it the secret of blossoming in silence. Grant strength to yield fine fruits, quintessence of my life, steeped in my very being without expectation of reward. And when my time comes, let me slip into the night, demanding nothing, God, of any person or of you.
Those who sow in tears will reap in joy, will reap in joy. Those who sow in tears song of the dreamer, from a dark place it grows, like a flower in the desert, the oasis of our souls. Come back where we belong. You hear our longing cries, our mouths, our lips are filled with song. You can see our tear-filled eyes, those who sow in tears will reap in joy, will reap in joy. Those who sow in tears will reap in joy.
Great is the eternal and highly praised in the city of our God on the holy mountain.
Splendid and sublime, on the north is Mount Zion, joy of all the earth, city of the great sovereign.
Through her citadels, God is known as a refuge.
The kings conspired and advanced, but when they saw her, they were astounded. Panic stunned them. They fled in fright, shattered like a fleet wrecked by an east wind.
What we once heard, we now have seen in the city of the God of hosts. In the city of our God, may God preserve it.
In your sanctuary, God, we meditate on your kindness. Your right hand is filled with justice.
Let Zion be glad, let the cities of Judah rejoice because of your judgments.
Walk about Zion, encircle her, count her towers, review her ramparts, scan her citadels.
Then tell her story to later generations. Tell of our God who will guide us forever.
Healing. Heal me, O God. That is a plea I cannot make. I do not believe it is possible for God to do that. Instead, I pray, empower me. God, give me the strength to fight so that I may do whatever I must to heal. God, give me the courage to endure what I must to heal. God, give me the time I must have to gain the knowledge I need in order to make the right choices. Sorry. God, give me the ability to continue to live my life and grow in the face of such adversity. God, give me peace so that I may enjoy my family, my friends, music, nature, all that I love. Oh God, empower me.
Thank you, Deanna. It has become more difficult to face each day. Tears well up in my eyes, my heart aches. I feel empty, alone, lost in darkness. I stand at the precipice of my future. The path behind me seems to have disappeared, and the road before me is twisted. I feel I can't traverse it safely. Give me strength to find the light. I'm grateful for the love of family and friends who embrace me in my despair. Help me to feel your love. Instill in me the lifeline of our people, tikva, hope. Let me grasp onto it with strong hands. Let my grip not loosen. May I feel the support of those who surround me this day. Don't hide your face from me. I'm asking for your help. I call to you. Please hear my prayers, O God. If you would answer me as I have called to you, please heal me now. Don't hide your face from me. Together, eternal presence of the world, I'm not asking you to show me the secret of your ways, for that would be too much for me. But I'm asking you to show me one thing. What is the meaning of the suffering I am presently enduring, what it requires of me, and what you are communicating to me through it? Eternal presence of the world, but I want to know not so much why I am suffering, but whether I am suffering for your sake.
Return again, return again, return to the land of your soul. Return again, return again, return to the land of your soul. Return return to the land of your soul. Return again, return again, return to the land of your soul. Return to who you are, return to what you are, return to where you are born and reborn and reborn. Turn to who you are, return to what you are, return to where you are born and reborn and reborn. Turn again, return again, return to the land of your soul. Return again, return again, return to the land of your soul.
The Rebbe heard the people of the village arguing with one another, each claiming to have the most troubles and to have endured the greatest sufferings. He gathered them together and told them about the tree of sorrows. He had the villagers write down their sorrows, pains, problems, and difficulties and pin them onto the tree. Read them all and choose the sufferings you prefer to your own, he told them. They all understood and chose to return to their own personal burdens. So there are some baskets with rocks. I know some folks have them. We're going to pass them around. Take a rock. Hold them. Feels kind of nice to hold. You can take two if you need, one for each hand. There are plenty. And the idea is of tsuris. Tsuris is pain and difficulty, but tsur is a rock also. And the idea is that we take our pain and transfer it to that stone. And so you'll take it, you'll hold it. We have a little bit more of the service, and then you get to give it away. So you can give it back at the end. Tsuris is aggravation and pain in body and soul. Our hearts hurt for a myriad of reasons. Death,
Loss of employment or continued unemployment,
illness,
a sick child,
miscarriage,
empty nest,
divorce,
devalued relationship,
loss of trust,
loss of faith,
loss of control.
loss of confidence or hope.
The list goes on and on. Like the rocks we hold, our wounds seem unyielding and so painfully enduring. Yet, in a midrash, we learn that affliction often contains the seeds of its own cure. How fitting then to note that the Hebrew word for rock, tsur, is also one of the many names for God.
And so we say, Sur Yisrael, Rock of Israel, be unyielding in your concern for us.
Tsur Yisrael, be unyielding in your concern for all who call upon you. Tsur Yisrael, you know our pain. Kuma be'ezrat Yisrael, rise and help all who seek you. Tsur Yisrael, help us overcome our tsuris. May the Rock of Israel help us cast off the emotional scars that have hardened into stones and that weigh us down.
The rocks we hold in our hands are symbolic of the rocks we carry within our souls. Inner scabs that have formed over the years, they make us weary, tired, overly sensitive, and easily irritated. We need to cast them off.
There's a time for everything and a season for every desire under heaven. There's a time for tashlich, to cast off the stones. So take your time, think about what you want to give away and put it onto the stone. You can put the stone aside, you can hold it a little bit longer, and at the end of services, we'll have the baskets out and you can return them there. On page 14. The last word has not been spoken. The last sentence has not been written. The final verdict is not in. It's never too late to change my mind, my direction, to say no to the past and yes to the future, to offer remorse, to ask and give forgiveness.
It is never too late to start all over again, to feel again, to love again, to hope again.
It is never too late to overcome despair, to turn sorrow into resolve and pain into purpose.
It is never too late to alter my world, not by magic incantations or manipulations of the cards or deciphering the stars,
but by opening myself to curative forces buried within, to hidden energies, the powers in my interior self.
It is never too late. Some word of mine, some touch, some caress may be remembered. Some gesture may play a role beyond the last movement of my head and hand.
So we continue with the service for the reading of the Torah, and I'd like to invite up Jeannie and Richard Franklin to open the doors of the Ark, Michael Jaffe to carry the Torah, and Terry Nielsen to undress the Torah, and ask everyone to please rise. Adonai, Adonai, God is merciful and gracious, endlessly patient, loving, and true, showing mercy to thousands, forgiving iniquity, transgression, and sin, and granting pardon.
Adonai, Adonai, El Rachum Vechanun, Erech Apayim Verav Chesed Ve'emet, Notzer Chesed La'alafim, Noseh Avon Vafesha Vechatav Anakel. Adonai, Adonai, El Rachum Vechanun, Erech Apayim Verav Chesed Ve'emet, Notzer Chesed La'alafim, Noseh Avon Vafesha Vechatav Anakel. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh v'norah Shemo. Lecha Adonai Hagedula V'Hagevura V'Hatiferet V'Hanetzach V'Hahod Ki chol b'shamayim u'va'aretz Ki chol b'shamayim u'va'aretz Lecha Adonai הממלכה והמנעשה לכל הראש רוממו אדוני אלוהי Lehar Kodsho, Romemu Adonai Eloheinu Veishtachavu, Lehar Kodsho, Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu, Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu, Adonai Eloheinu Veishtachavu, Lehar Kodsho, Romemu Adonai Eloheinu Veishtachavu, Lehar Kodsho, Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu, Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu Adonai Eloheinu Veishtachavu, Lehar Kodsho, Romemu Adonai Eloheinu Veishtachavu, Lehar Kodsho, Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu, Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu.
Please be seated, everyone. So we read in the afternoon from the very center of the Torah, from the Holiness Code, Kedoshim, and it's considered the heart of the Torah, and they are the rules for behavior, for what do we do to be a holy people. So I'm going to invite up Karen as our first reader. Ya'amdu Michael ben Zev, Daniel ben Ruvain Verut.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol hamim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Vayedaber Adonai el Moshe lemor, daber el kol adat b'nei Yisrael, ramata alehem kedushim to you, ki kadosh ani Adonai Elohechem, ishimoho ve'aviv tira'u, ve'et shabtotai tishmoru, ani Adonai Elohechem, al tifnu el ha'elilim, Ve'lohei masecha lo ta'asu lachem, ani Adonai Elohechem.
Nice.
Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam v'tzai b'tochenu. Baruch Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Yesher Koach, come on over. Ya'amdu Yehudit bat Meir David v'Beatrice v'Esav Gedalia ben Shlomo v'Florence. Yeah, you're right there. Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Leolam Vad. Amen.
Amen. V'hi tizvachu, tzevak shalamim ladonai, letzomchem tizvachu, v'yom zivchachem, ye'achelu mimukarat, v'hanotar ad yom hashlishi, ba'esh yisareb, ve'im, he'achol ye'achel b'yom hashlishi, pigul hu lo yiratzeh, ve'oklav avano yisaha, Kiet Kodesh Adonai Hillel V'nichrataha Hanefesh Ha'hiv Mehe Ameha. Am I still going?
Nope, you stop right there. That was correct.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam,
Ya'amdu Yosef Mordka ben Matal Tadris V'chana V'Zacharia ben Dan V'Dina Chava. And we're going to try again for Daniel ben Ruvain V'Rut. And Cheryl, thank you. So sorry. And I want to invite up Cheryl as our next Torah reader. Right here. Okay. Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Leolam Vaed.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher b'karpanu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai, Noten HaTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Rufkus Rekem, et Kitzir Arskem, Lo Tekale, Peyat Sadka, Visor, Velake,
Kitzircha.
Kutzir Kalo, Telake,
Ya'amdu Michal ben Ruvain v'Pinchas Nacham ben Chaim v'Shoshana. Baruch Adonai Hamvrach Leolam Vaed.
Baruch Adonai HaBarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen.
Amen. Lo tekaleo, reish, velivnei, iver, lo titein, miksho, ve'areta, me'eloheka, ani Adonai. Lo tasu, abel, bamishpat, lo tisa, penedal, velo, tedar, Penegado, Betzedek, Tishpot, Amiteka, Lo Tele, Grakil, Beameka, Lo Tamod, Aldam, Reeka, Ani, Adonai, Lo Tisna, et Akika, Bilvaveka, Hokeak, Tokiak, et Amiteka, Velotisa, Velotisa alahate, lotitom velotitor, et b'nei ameka, be'ahavta l'reeka kamoka, ani
Adonai.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam.
Nice job, thank you.
Manu Torah emet. Chaye olam nata b'tachenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen. Yeshua. 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 Thank you. Thank you, everyone. You can all go on down. And I'd like to, first, Misha Berach, before I do that. Praying for those who we're thinking about, for healing, for blessing. Miles Edgar, Martin Favaluk, Rosalie Gottlieb, Tom Higgins, Linda Kellum, Everly Lawrence, Lynn Nierenberg, Stuart Silverman, Marco Spritzer, Bill White, Anita Kravitsky, Lisa Hardaway, Helen Jean Greco, Erica Williams, Bill and Alma Clark, Lucille Danzig, Aaron Ziss, Julie Long, Kimberly Smith, Ruth Earhart, Sadie Hayden, Paul and Susie Landsman, Bob Walker Jr., Margaret Brown, Austin Keep, Terry Howard, Esther Buff Doherty, Valerie Moore, Marnie Port, Michael Brinkley, Terry Jean Greco, Chagai Lowinger, Ray Rubin, Dolly Phillips, Joy Barnett, Lori Brown, Sandy Maloff, Howard Brannon, Deb McGowan, Dolores Jaffe, Joel Rubin, Jack Firkins, Tom Frisch, Martin Hochberg. And as I look around the room, if you'll say the names of others you're thinking of and praying for. Thank you. Any others?
Angela Gold.
So on page 17.
Mekor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misheberach imotenu vekor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
So I'd like to invite up Richard Bernheimer and Estelle Golden to lift the Torah and dress the Torah, and invite everyone to please rise.
Vezot HaTorah asher sam Moshe lifnei bnei Yisrael al pi Adonai biyad Moshe. Ya ba bim bam, ya ba ba bim bam, ya ba bim bam, ya ba ba ya ba bim bam, ya ba bim bam, ya ba ya ba bam. Oh ya ba bim bam, ya ba bim bam, ya ba bim bam, ya ba ya ba ya ba bim bam, ya ba bim bam, ya ba ya ba bam. Oh ya ba bim bam, ya ba bim bam, ya ba bim bam, ya ba ya ba ya ba bim bam, ya ba bim bam, ya ba ya ba bam. Oh ya ba bim bam, ya ba bim bam, ya ba bim bam, ya ba ya ba ya ba bim bam, ya ba bim bam, ya ba ya ba bam.
Please be seated, everyone. So on the bottom of 17, we begin with the blessing for the Haftarah and then the book of Jonah. So if John and Diane Kaiser would join us up here.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar b'nvi'im tovim v'ratza b'divreihem hane'emarim be'emet. Baruch atah Adonai habocher b'Torah u'Moshe avdo U'Yisrael amo, u'vinvi'ei ha'emet v'tzedek.
So we're going to make a disclaimer. Rabbi encouraged our creative literary interpretation. So last night, John and I thought we were really funny. Of course, that was late last night. Okay. The word of the Eternal came to Jonah, son of Amittai. Go at once to Nineveh, that great city, and proclaim judgment upon it, for their wickedness has come before me.
No way, I don't want to go, God.
Jonah, however, started out to flee to Tarshish for the eternal service. He went down to Joppa and found a ship going to Tarshish. He paid the fare and went aboard to sail with the others to Tarshish, away from the service of the Eternal. But the Eternal cast a mighty wind upon the sea, and such a great tempest came upon the sea that the ship was in danger of breaking up. In their fright, the sailors cried out, each to his own god, and they flung the ship's cargo overboard to make it lighter for them. Jonah, meanwhile, had gone down into the hold of the vessel, where he lay down and fell asleep.
The captain went over to him and cried out, "How can you be sleeping so soundly? Up, call upon your God. Perhaps the God will be kind to us and we will not perish." The men said to one another, "Let us cast lots and find out whose account this misfortune has come upon us." They cast lots, and the lot fell on Jonah. They said to him, "Tell us, you who have brought this misfortune upon us, what is your business? Where have you come from? What is your country, and of what people are you?" "I am a Hebrew," he replied. "I worship the Eternal, the God of heaven, who made both sea and land." The men were greatly terrified, and they asked him, "What have you done?" And when the men learned that he was fleeing from the service of the Eternal, so he told them, they said to him, "What must we do to you to make the sea calm around us?" For the sea was growing more and more stormy. He answered, "Heave me overboard, and the sea will calm down for you. For I know this terrible storm came upon you on my account." Nevertheless, the men rowed hard to regain the shore, but they could not, for the sea was growing more and more stormy about them. Then they cried out to the Eternal, "Oh, please, Eternal, do not let us perish on account of this man's life. Do not hold us guilty of killing an innocent person. For you, O Eternal, by your will, have brought this about." And they heaved Jonah overboard, and the sea stopped raging. The men feared the Eternal greatly. They offered a sacrifice to the Eternal, and they made vows. The Eternal provided a huge fish to swallow Jonah. And Jonah remained in the fish's belly 3 days and 3 nights. Jonah prayed to the Eternal, his God, from the belly of the fish, he said. "In my trouble I called to the Eternal, and the Eternal answered me. From the belly of Sheol I cried out, and you heard my voice. You cast me into the depths, into the heart of the sea. The floods engulfed me. All your breakers and billows swept over me. I thought I was driven away out of your sight. Would I ever gaze again upon your holy temple? The waters closed in over me. The deep engulfed me. Weeds twined around my head. I sank to the base of the mountain. The bars of the earth closed upon me forever. Yet you brought my life up from the pit, O Eternal, my God. When my life was ebbing away, I called the Eternal to mind, and my prayer came before you into your holy temple. They who cling to empty folly forsake their own welfare, but I, with loud thanksgiving, will sacrifice to you. What I have vowed I will perform. Deliverance is the Eternal's. The Eternal commanded the fish, and it spewed Jonah out upon the dry land. The word of the Eternal came to Jonah a second time. Go at once to Nineveh, that great city, and proclaim to it what I tell you. Jonah went at once to Nineveh in accordance with the Eternal's command. Nineveh was an enormously large city, a 3 days' walk across. Jonah started out and made his way into the city by the distance of 1 day's walk and proclaimed, 40 more days and Nineveh shall be overthrown. The people of Nineveh believed God. They proclaimed a fast, and a great and small alike put on sackcloth. When the news reached the king of Nineveh, he rose from his throne, took off his robe, put on sackcloth, and sat in ashes, and he had the word cried to the Nineveh.
By decree of the king and his nobles, no man or beast of flock or herd shall taste anything. They shall not graze, they shall not drink water, they shall be covered with sackcloth, man and beast, and shall cry mightily to God. Let everyone turn back from evil ways and from the injustice that he is guilty. Who knows but what God may turn and relent? That Eternal may turn back from his wrath, and that we do not perish.
God saw what they did, how they were turning back from their evil ways, and God renounced the punishment. This displeased Jonah greatly, and he was grieved.
Oh, no.
He prayed to the Eternal, saying, "Oh, Eternal, isn't this just what I said when I was still in my own country? That is why I fled beforehand to Tarshish. For I know that you are a compassionate and gracious God, slow to anger, abounding in kindness, renouncing punishment. Please, Eternal, take my life, for I would rather die than live." and found a place east of the city. He wandered in the shade until he should fire for his head and save him from discomfort. But the next provided a worm which attacked the plant so that it withered away. And when the sun rose, God provided a sultry east wind. He became faint. He begged for death, saying, so deeply grieved, replied, so deeply that I want to die. But you did. And 20,000 who died from their left, and many beasts as well.
Baruch atah Eloheinu melech haolam, kol ha'olamim, bechol hadorot, ha'el ha'ne'eman, ha'omer ויום הזיכרון הזה שנתת לנו, אדוני אלוהינו, לירושלים ומברך שמך בפי תמיד לעולם ועד, ודברת וישראל.
Please rise as we return the ark.
כי לכך נתתי לכם
understand you might feel like you cannot sit silently any longer. And if so, feel free to go out into the lobby. Easter will begin in about 20 minutes, but we'll stay quiet in this room until then. So Yisker will begin in about 5 minutes. And just to let you know, the room's going to get darker and darker and darker, so you might not be able to see so well, and that's okay. We'll do the reading up here. Or the other option is there are some glow sticks that you can crack and hold so that you can see. So I think we have those in the lobby as well. So welcome back. So once again, I'll just let you know the lights are out because we're going to watch the sunset as we get closer and closer to the end of Yom Kippur, but that means that it will get darker and darker in here, and you may not be able to read, and that's okay, let it go, just listen, or if you feel like you would like to read, there are glow sticks, and you crack them, and they light up. So that's the other option, and you can hold it close to your book. I'm gonna crack this one so we have.
Shake it.
You can shake it. I don't know.
It's like a rave. The mic is on.
I don't think,
Flashlights on our phone,
no, because that's too much light.
because that's not good.
Well, in the dark, it'll help a little bit. It'll like. So we begin on page 477 in our prayer books. So back in our Gates of Repentance, page 477.
אנוש כחציר ימיו, כסיץ השדה כן יציץ. כי רוח עברה בו בינינו, ולא יכירנו עוד מקומו. וחסד אדוני מעולם ועד עולם, על יראיו וצדקתו לפני בנים.
Leonard.
Beloved, I yearn only to be near you, though at times I seem remote. Beloved, I cannot find the way unaided. Teach me the faithful service you would have me do. Show me your ways, guide me, lead me, release me from the prison of an unknowing, while I can still make amends. Do not despise my lowly state. Before I grow so weak, so heavy with mortality that I bend and fall, and my bones, brittle with age, become food for moth and worm. Be my help, oh, be my help. Where my forebears went, there I go. Yes, I know it. Their resting place is mine.
Thank you.
I know it. Like them, I am stranger passing through this life. Since the womb of earth is my allotted portion, and since I've changed the wind from the beginning of my days, when will I come to set my house in order? The passions you yourself have made a part of me have kept me wrapped within the passing scene, and how enslaved to the passion as I've been, a prey to fierce and fiery hunters. How I ask, could I have served you as I need to? But now the time has come to ask, why all this ambition? Why the quest for high estate? When tomorrow I must die. Why this expense of spirit? When tomorrow I mourn the passing time. Pages stick together. These days and nights combine to bring me to the end. They scatter my thoughts to the winds. They return my frame to dust. What now can I say in my defense? What brave words remain to shield me from my truth? My nature has pursued me, possessed me, driven and flayed me, a doubtful friend from childhood on. What then do I really have besides your presence? Stripped of my pretensions, naked at last, here I stand. And only your goodness can clothe and shelter me, for nothing now remains by this. Beloved, I yearn only to be near you.
Thank you. O God, you are my God. At first light I seek you. My soul thirsts for you. My flesh.
as in a dry and weary land where there is no water.
So do I look for you in the sanctuary to behold your power and your glory. Your love is better than life. My lips will extol you.
And I will praise you with my life, for you have been my help, and in the shadow of your wings I sing for joy.
Maker of all worlds, how insignificant we are in your sight, and how minute in your presence. You are creator of the universe so vast that the effort to conceive it overwhelms the mind. The keenest eye scans but a corner of it. The rays of light we see today began their journey long before we came to be. Counted from first creation, the earth we live on was born but yesterday, and we made our appearance on it only a moment ago.
When I consider your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars that you have established, what are we that you are mindful of us? What are we mortals that you consider us?
We are feeble. We live always on the brink of death. Scarcely ushered into life, we begin our journey to the grave. Our best laid plans are ever at risk. Our fondest hopes are buried with us. Ambition drives us on to high exertion. Indulgence makes us waste the powers we have. And evil seduces us to heap misery upon others. Success and failure, love and hatred, pleasure and pain mark our days from birth to death. We prevail only to succumb. We fail only to renew the struggle.
Our days are few and full of trouble.
The eye is never satisfied with seeing. Endless are the desires of the heart. We devise new schemes on the graves of 1,000 disappointed hopes. Like Moses on Mount Nebo, we behold the promised land from afar, but may not enter it. Our life at its best is an endless effort for a goal we never attain. Death finally terminates the struggle, and joy and grief, success and failure, all are ended. Like children falling asleep over their toys, we relinquish our grasp on earthly possessions only when death overtakes us. Master and servant, rich and poor, strong and feeble, wise and simple, all are equal in death. The grave levels all distinctions and makes the whole world kin.
Adonai, Madam Vatedaeu, Ben Enosh, Ben Enosh, Vatachashvehu, Adam, Adam, Lahevel Daman. Yamav Kitzei Oiver Baboker, Baboker Yatzitz V'chalav La'erev Yamolel V'yavesh Tashev Enosh Adaka Vatomer Shuvu V'nei Adam Shuvu V'nei Adam Shuvu 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 B'nei Adam.
We are strangers in your sight, O God. Like all who came before us, our days on earth vanish like shadows. But the speedy flight of life and the grave that looms on the horizon should not dismay us. Rather, let them teach us wisdom and prompt us to put our trust in you. For only the dust returns to the dust. The spirit which you have breathed into us returns to you, its everlasting source. Into us you have placed a portion of your divinity. Your mighty strength is our firm support. When we become servants of your law, witnesses to your truth, champions of your dominion, then indeed do we endow our fleeting days with abiding worth.
We are children of dust, O God. Give us strength and understanding that we may fill our days with good. Though our days are few, help us to make them great.
Eternal God, you have been our refuge in all generations.
Before the mountains were born, or earth and universe brought forth, from eternity to eternity, you are God.
For 1,000 years in your sight are but as yesterday when it is past, or as a watch in the night.
You sweep us away. We are like a dream at daybreak. We come and go like grass, which in the morning shoots up renewed, and in the evening fades and withers.
The number of our years may be many or few, yet vain toil fills their span, for it is soon ended and we fly away. So teach us to number our days that we may grow wise in heart.
Let your servants understand your ways, and your children see your glory.
Let the beauty of our eternal God be with us, and may our work have lasting value.
Oh, let the work of our hands be enduring.
O God, author of life and death, our wisdom is small, our vision short. One by one, our companions passing through the road of life disappear from our view. We know that each must walk the same path to the doorway of the grave. We strain to see what lies beyond the gate, but all is darkness to our mortal sight.
Yet even the darkness is not too dark for you, O God, but the night shines as the day.
You have created us in your image and made us share in your enduring righteousness. You have put eternity into our hearts, have implanted within us a vision of life everlasting. This hope we cherish in humility and faith, trusting in your endless goodness and your wondrous love.
Into your hands we commit the spirits of our dear ones, for you keep faith with your children in death as in life.
Sustain us, O God, that we may meet with calm serenity the dark mysteries that lie ahead, knowing that when we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you are with us, a loving friend in whom we put our trust. You are the light of our life, our hope in eternity.
Esa enai el heharim me'ayin yavo ezri. Esa enai el heharim me'ayin yavo Ezri me'im Adonai oseh shamayim va'aretz. Ezri me'im Adonai oseh shamayim va'aretz.
God will not allow your foot to slip. Your guardian does not slumber. Behold, the guardian of Israel neither slumbers nor sleeps. The Eternal is your keeper. The Eternal is your shade at your right hand. The sun shall not harm you by day,
nor the moon by night. The Eternal will guard you from all evil. God will protect your being. The Eternal will guard you, coming and going, from this time forth and forever.
If some messenger were to come to us with the offer that death should be overthrown, but with the one inseparable condition that birth should also cease, if the existing generation were given the chance to live forever, but on the clear understanding that never again would there be a child or a youth or a first love, never again new persons with new hopes, new ideas, new achievements, ourselves for always, and never any others, could the answer be in doubt?
We shall hear the summons of death. We shall remember those who have gone before us and those who will come after us.
Alas, for those who cannot sing but die with all their music in them. Let us treasure the time we have and resolve to apprehend some truth, to experience some beauty, to conquer some evil, to relieve some suffering, to love and be loved, to achieve something of lasting worth.
Help us then to fulfill the promise that is in each of us, and in so to conduct ourselves that generations hence it will be true to say of us, the world is better because for a brief space they lived in it.
Rabbi Tarfon says, the day is short and the task is great, and the workers are sluggish and the wages are high, and the master of the house is pressing. All things pass away, but you are eternal. Teach us, O God, to see that we link ourselves to you and strive to do your will. Our lives acquire eternal meaning and value and sustain in us the hope, for we dare not ask for more, that the human spirit created in your image is, like you, eternal.
The dust returns to the earth as it was, but the spirit returns to the God who gave it.
Hanishama lach v'haguf pa'alecha, hosa al amala. The soul is yours, the body is your work. Oh, have pity on your creation. In you do I seek refuge. Let me never be put to shame.
Make me to ponder the end, the measure of my days. Help me to realize how fleeting is my life.
You have made my days a mere span. My life duration is nothing before you. Those who stand firm are but a breath of wind.
They move about like shadows. They stir in the air like passing breeze. They heap up riches, not knowing who will inherit them.
What hope have I then, O God? My trust is in you.
My flesh may fail and my heart, but God is forever the strength of my heart and my life's destination.
I dwell in the shelter of the Most High. I abide in the shadow of the Almighty.
And I say to the Eternal One, you are my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. Shviti Adonai lenegdi tamid ki mimini balemot lachen chasamach libi ve'agel kevodi af besari yishkon lavetach af besari yishkon lavetach. Amen.
Let us call to mind the great and good, through whom the Eternal has done wonders.
They were leaders of the people, helping many with understanding and insight.
Wise and eloquent in their teachings, they were just and loving in their deeds.
All these were honored in their generations. They were the glory of their times.
There are some who have left a name behind them, whose remembrance is as honey in the mouth.
People will declare their wisdom. All will tell of their goodness.
And there are some who have left no memorial, whose names have vanished as though they have never been.
But the goodness of their lives has not been lost, and their work cannot be blotted out.
I think continually of those who were truly great, who from the womb remembered the soul's history through endless corridors of light where the hours are suns, endless and singing, whose lovely ambition was that their lips still touched with fire, should tell of the spirit clothed from head to foot in song, and who hoarded from the spring branches the desires falling across their bodies like blossoms. What is precious is never to forget the delight of the blood drawn from ageless springs, breaking through rocks in worlds before our eyes, never to deny its pleasure in the simple morning light, nor its grave evening demand for love, never to allow gradually the traffic to smother with noise and fog the flowering of the spirit. Near the snow, near the sun, in the highest fields, see how these names are fetid by the waving grass and by the streamers of white cloud and whispers of wind in the listening sky. The names of those who in their lives fought for life, who wore at their heart the fire's center. Born of the sun, they traveled a short while toward the sun and left the vivid air signed with their honor.
Author of life, bless the memories we cherish. On this day that, more than any other, affords us glimpses of eternity, may the sorrows we have known be softened by our sense of your infinite wisdom, your unending love, your eternal presence.
May the pain of past bereavements grow more gentle. Indeed, let them be transformed into gratitude to our dear ones who have died and tenderness to those who are still with us.
Adonai roi echsar bin odesh yarbitzeni al mei menuchot al mei menuchot yena aleni nafshi yeshovev yeshovev yancheni b'magelei tzedek yancheni b'magelei tzedek leman shemo gam ki elech begetz hamavet lo irara ki ata imadi shivtecha umishantecha hema yenachamuni taroch lefanai shulchan neged zorerai dishanata vashemen roshi kosi revaya ach tov chesed yerdefuni kol yemei chayai kol yemei chayai v'shavati beveit Adonai leorech yamim Adonai roi lo echsar Adonai roi lo echsar
Eternal God, you are my shepherd, I shall not want. You make me lie down in green pastures. You lead me beside still waters. You restore my soul. You lead me in right paths for the sake of your name. Even when I walk in the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil, for you are with me. With rod and staff you comfort me. You have set a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You have anointed my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the eternal God forever. And we continue now silently through page 492. In the Talmud, at the end of Tractate Sota, there is a list of qualities that have disappeared from earth as each of the sages passed away. When Rabbi Meir died, there ceased to be masters of parables. When Ben Zoma died, there ceased to be experts in exegesis. When Rabbi Akiva died, the glory of Torah ceased. And when Rabbi died, humility and fear of sin passed from the world. It's very dark at first, but there's a last-minute word, a nechemta. After the litany of loss, the text offers a correction of sorts. Rabbi Nachman says to the Tana, do not say that with the passing of Rabbi, fear and sin no longer exists. He says, De'ika ana, because I'm still here. This is an expression of hope. In the very last two words of the tractate, De'ika ana, a declaration of human presence and possibility in the face of devastating loss. For them and for us, a gentle pushing back against mortality's reign. For these, our dear ones have died, but their love and wisdom, the lessons of their lives in our own, have not. De'ika anan, we are still here, and we will carry on all that they have taught us. This year, we remember the death of John Amundsen, Charlene Axelrod, Eugene Axelrod, Barry Bass, Rabbi Marcus Burstein, Eugene Chernick, Stan Chu, Larry Allen Coel, Alden Cohen, Jordan Cohen, Mark David, Norman Green, Michael Klein, Beth Lewis, Susan Moss, Barbara Pike, Morty Rubin, Pearl Schwartz, Jack Turteltaub, Sylvia Wenninger, Ken Wetzel, and Robert Williams. May their blessing be a memory to us and to all those who remember them. Please rise for El Male Rachamim.
El Male Rachamim, Shochen Pamoromim, Hamtzei Menucha Nechona, Tachat Kanfei HaShekhinah, Im Kedoshim Utehorin, Kezohar Harakia Mazhirim, Lenishmot Yakireinu, Shehalchu Leolamam, Bal Harachamim, Hamarachamim, Yastirem Beseter Knafav Leolamim, Bitzror HaChaim et Nishmatam, Adonai hu nachalatam, Ve'anuchu b'shalom al mishkavam, Ve'nomar Amen.
O God, full of compassion, eternal Spirit of the universe, grant perfect rest under the wings of your presence to our loved ones who have entered eternity. Source of mercy, let them find refuge forever in the shadow of your wings, and let their souls be bound up with the bond of eternal life. The eternal God is their inheritance. May they rest in peace, and let us say,
Amen.
and we join together in the words of the Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah,
Amen.
v'yamad divrach chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uv'izman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach leolam u'lamei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. Vidhadar, Vitalev, Vitalal, Shemei, Dekutsha, Barichu. La'elam min kol birchata v'shirata. Tush b'chata v'nechemata. Damiran bi'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya. V'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. V'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen.
Amen.
May the source of peace send peace to those who mourn and comfort to all those who are bereaved. And we all say,
Amen.
please be seated. So we continue with Ne'ilah, beginning on page 497. This is the house of God. This is the gate of heaven.
Open to gates of righteousness. I will enter them and give thanks to my God.
Listen, O God, when I cry out. Be gracious and answer me. You have said, seek my presence. I seek your presence within my heart. Do not hide from me.
I will enter your gates with thanksgiving, your courts with singing.
Give yourselves to the eternal and enter into God's holy space. Go through the doors.
This is the gateway to the infinite. The righteous will enter it.
Everlasting God, we will now turn to you once more to cry out our longing and the longing of all men and women for a beginning of that wholeness we call peace. Ever and again, we now admit we have turned our backs on you and on our sisters and brothers, forsaking your law, denying your truth, ignoring your will, defacing your beauty. The intelligence you have implanted within us, we have applied to the arts of war. With the skill we have from you, we make engines of terror and pain.
We have prayed for peace even as we laughed at truth, for blessing, but did not care to do your will, for mercy, and have shown none to others. We have prayed for impossible things, peace without justice, forgiveness without restitution, love without sacrifice.
But you, our Maker, abound in grace. So now again we turn to you to attach ourselves to your purpose, to set ourselves on the path that lead to the coming of peace and right, freedom and joy for Israel and all the world.
Again, as the shadows fall, we ask forgiveness, and again we praise you, O God, the source of peace. Grant us peace, your most precious gift, O eternal source of peace, and give us the will to proclaim its message to all the peoples of the earth. Bless our country, that it may always be a stronghold for peace, and its advocates among the nations. May contentment reign within its borders, health and happiness within its homes. Strengthen the bonds of friendship among the inhabitants of all lands, and may the love of your name hallow every home and every heart. Teach us, O God, to labor for righteousness, and seal us in the book of life, blessing and peace. Blessed is the eternal God, the source of peace.
And we continue on page 500. Forgive your neighbors the wrongs they have done you, and when you pray, your sins will be forgiven. If I nurse anger against another, can I ask pardon of the Eternal One? Showing no pity for one like myself, can I then plead for my own sins? If I, a creature of flesh, nourish resentment, who will forgive me my sins?
Consider that life is short, and cease to hate. Remember mortality and death, and live by the commandments.
Let not the fierce sun dry one tear of pain before you yourself have wiped it from the sufferer's eye. But let each burning human tear drop into your heart and there remain, nor ever brush it off until the pain that caused it is removed.
For transgressions against God, the Day of Atonement atones. But for transgressions of one human being against another, the Day of Atonement does not atone until they have made peace with one another.
Please rise for Chatzi Kaddish.
Yitgadal, v'yitgadash Shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Amen. Be'alma divrach cherutei, ve'yamlich malchutei. B'chaychon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael, v'agala u'v'zman kariv imeru. Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah mevorach, leolam u'lalmei amaya yitbarach. Yitbarach v'ishtabach Vitpa'ar vitramam vitnasei, vitadar vitalev veitalal, shemeda kudesha brichu. Le'ela ule'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma v'imeru. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avotenu ve'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Leah, Elohei Rachel, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor ve'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel, Chasadim Tovim, Ve'Koneh Hakol, Ve'Zocher Chastei Avot, Ve'Imahot, Umevi Geula Lifnei V'neihem, Leman Shemo Be'ahava. Zochrenu lechayim, melech hafetz b'chayim, v'chotvenu b'sefer hachayim, lema'ancha Elohim chayim. Melech ozer u'moshia u'magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'Ezrat Sarah. Tagibor leolam Adonai, Mechaye hakol atah lehoshia. Mechakel chayim bechesed, Mechaye hakol berachamim rabim, Somech noflim verafech olim, Umatir asurim, Umekayem emunato lishenei afar. Mi chamocha bal gevurot umi domelach, melech meimit umechaye umatzmiach Yeshua. Mi chamocha av harachamim zocher yitzurav. Lechaim, lechaim berachamim, v'ne'eman atah lahachayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai, mechaye hakol.
Shmana slachna hayom, avur ki fanayom yinachalecha, norav ayom. Hear now, forgive now. Turns tonight. We praise you, the one awesome in greatness and mystery.
Nekadesh et shimcha ba'olam, keshem shemakdishim oto bishmei marom, kakatuv aya neviecha, vekara zel ze ve'amar, kadosh, 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 Adonai Tzevaot, Meloch ol haaretz, kevodo. Adir, adirenu, Adonai, Adonenu, ma'adir shimcha bechol haaretz, Baruch kevod Adonai. Echad hu Eloheinu, Hu Avinu, Hu Malkeinu, Hu Moshienu, Vehu Yashmienu, Berachamav Lenei Kol Chai. Ani Adonai Elohechem, Yimloch Adonai leolam, Elohai Tzion, ledor vador. Hallelujah. Kadosh Ata v'norah shemecha, ve'ein Elohim baladecha kakatuv. Vayigba Adonai tzevaot b'mishpat, ve'ha'el hakadosh nikdash b'tzedaka. Baruch atah Adonai, Hamelech, 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 HaKadosh.
You are holy, awesome is your name. There is no God but you. The God of all being is exalted by justice. The holy God is sanctified by righteousness. Blessed is the Eternal who rules in holiness. Please be seated. Our God and God of all generations, pardon our sins on this Shabbat and this Day of Atonement. Sweep away our transgressions and misdeeds that they vanish from your sight. Blessed is the eternal God whose forgiving love annuls our trespasses year after year. Ruler of all the world, you hallowed the Sabbath, the house of Israel, and the Day of Atonement. And we continue on page 506. For the glory of life and for its wonders, we give thanks. You are goodness, you are compassion. We give thanks to you forever.
Sim shalom, tova uvracha. Sim shalom, tova uvracha. Sim shalom, tova uvracha. Sim shalom, tova uvracha. Chen v'chesed v'rachamim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael amecha. Sim shalom, tova uvracha. Sim shalom, tova uvracha. Sim shalom, tova uvracha.
And at the bottom of page 507, Shalom, shalom, l'rachok v'lakarov, amar Adonai. Peace, peace to the far and to the near, says the Eternal One.
El nora alila, el nora alila. Hold on a second.
Say Lani.
El nora alila, el nora alila. Hamtze lanu mechila, bishata neila. El nora alila, el nora alila. Matei mispar kruim, lecha ayinosim, saladin bechila, bishata neila. El nora alila, el nora alila. Shavchim לך נפשם, מחי פשעם בחשם, המציאם מחילה, פשעתן עילה, אל נורא עלילה, אל נורא עלילה, חיי להם לסדרה, להצלם מהרה, חתמן להוד ולגילה, פשעתן עילה, אל נורא עלילה, אל נורא עלילה.
That was very shocking. I don't know what happened. They seem not to want to go off either. There we go. We'll continue to get darker now. So we continue on page 510. Adonai Melech, Adonai Malach, Adonai Yimloch Leolam Va'ed. The eternal, the everlasting God will reign forever. Before the earth and sky were formed, God was sovereign. When heaven's lights had yet to shine, God did reign. Though like a garment earth decay, and heaven all as smoke dissolve, Adonai Yimloch Leolam Va'ed. God will reign forever. Before the earth's expanse was spread, God was sovereign. And when its creatures all were formed, God did reign. Though earth from out its orbit reel and tremble in its lowest depths, Adonai Yimloch Leolam Va'ed. God will reign forever. Please rise. Avinu Malkeinu Petach Sha'arei Shamayim L'Tfilatenu.
Avinu Malkeinu, let the gates of heaven be open to our plea.
Avinu Malkeinu Na'al Tashivenu Reikim Milfanecha.
Avinu Malkeinu, do not turn us away empty-handed from your presence.
Avinu Malkeinu Slach U'Machal L'Chol Avonotenu.
Avinu Malkeinu, forgive and pardon all our misdeeds.
Avinu Malkeinu Zachor Ki Afar Anachnu.
Avinu Malkeinu, remember that we are dust.
Avinu Malkeinu Chamol Aleinu Va'al Olaleinu V'Tapenu.
Avinu Malkeinu, have compassion on us and on our children.
Avinu Malkeinu Chadesh Aleinu Shana Tova.
Avinu Malkeinu, let the new year be a good year for us.
Avinu Malkeinu Chotmeinu B'Sefer Chayim Tovim.
Avinu Malkeinu, seal us for blessing in the book of life.
Avinu Malkeinu Harem Keren Yisrael Amecha.
Avinu Malkeinu, give strength to your people Israel.
Avinu Malkeinu Kalei Kol Tsar Umastin Me'aleinu.
Avinu Malkeinu, make an end to all oppression.
Avinu Malkeinu Hatzmach Lanu Yeshua B'Karov.
Avinu Malkeinu, hasten the time of our redemption.
Avinu Malkeinu, be gracious and answer us even when we have little merit. Treat us generously and with kindness and be our help.
Avinu Malkeinu, Chanenu Va'anenu. Avinu Malkeinu, Chanenu Va'anenu, Ki ein banu masim. Aseh imanu, tzedakah v'chesed. Aseh imanu, tzedakah v'chesed, ve'hoshienu. Avinu Malkeinu, Chonenu Va'anenu. Avinu Malkeinu, Chonenu Va'anenu, Ki ein banu masim. Eloheinu, v'lo אבותינו, תבוא לפניך תפילתנו, ואל תתעלם מתחינתנו, שאין אנחנו הזייפנים, וכשל עורף נעמד לפניך, אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו. צדיקים אנחנו ולא חטאנו, אבל אנחנו חטאנו, אבינו פשענו.
Our God, God of our mothers and fathers, grant that our prayers may reach you. Do not be deaf to our pleas, for we are not so arrogant and stiff-necked as to say before you, our God and God of all ages, we are perfect and have not sinned. Rather, do we confess we have gone astray, we have sinned, we have transgressed.
Ay, 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 Ashamnu,
Ashamnu,
Bagadnu,
Vagadnu,
Gazalnu,
Gazalnu,
Dibarnu Dofi,
Dibarnu Dofi,
ay, 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 Hevinu,
Avinu,
Vehirshanu,
Vehirshanu,
Zadnu,
Zadnu,
Hamasnu,
Hamasnu,
Tafalnu Shaker,
Tafalnu Shaker.
ay, 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 Yatsnura,
Yatsnura,
Kizavanu,
Kizavnu,
Latsnu,
Latsnu,
Maradnu,
Maradnu,
Niatsnu,
Niatsnu.
ay, 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 Sararnu,
Sararnu,
Avinu,
Avinu,
Pashanu,
Pashanu,
Sararnu,
Sararnu,
Kishinu Orev,
Kishinu Orev,
ay, 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 Rashanu,
Rashanu,
Shichatnu,
Shichatnu,
Tiavanu,
Tiavnu,
Tainu,
Tainu,
Titanu,
Titanu,
ay, 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 ay.
We all have committed offenses. Together we confess these human sins, the sins of arrogance, bigotry, and cynicism, of deceit and egotism, flattery and greed, injustice and jealousy. Some of us have kept grudges, were lustful, malicious, or narrow-minded. Others were obstinate or possessive, quarrelsome, rancorish, or selfish. There was violence, weakness of will, xenophobia. We have turned aside from our commandments and from your precepts, and it has not availed us. You are just, whatever befalls us. You call us to righteousness, but we bring evil upon ourselves. What shall we say before you who dwell on high? What shall we plead before you enthroned beyond the stars? Are not all things known to you?
As in your love, you have been patient with this people from the time you led us out of Egypt to the present day. So in your great love, may you forgive your people now.
And God said, I have pardoned in response to your plea.
Vayomer Adonai, salachti kidvarecha. Vayomer Adonai, salachti kidvarecha. Vayomer Adonai, salachti kidvarecha.
Please be seated. You hold out your hand to those who have rebelled against you. Your right hand is stretched out to receive those who turn back to you. Eternal God, you have taught us to confess all our faults before you, so that we may turn away from violence and oppression. In accordance with your gracious promise, accept our repentance, which we offer to you in all sincerity.
We know that we end in dust, but your compassion has no end. For what are we? What is our life, and what our faithfulness? What is our goodness, and what our vaunted strength? What can we say in your presence, O God and God of all ages? Are not all the conquerors as nothing before you, and those of renown as though they had not been? The learned as if they had no knowledge, and the wise as if without understanding?
Many of our works are vain, and our days pass away like a shadow. Since all our achievements are as insubstantial as mist, how can we look upon ourselves as higher than the beasts? Yet from the beginning you have set us apart to stand erect before you. And in your love, O gracious God, you have given us this day of atonement, that our sins may cease and be forgiven, and that turning away from violence and oppression, we may turn back to you and do your will with a perfect heart.
In your great mercy, have compassion upon us, for you do not desire the world's destruction. It has been said, seek the eternal while there is yet time. Cry out while God is near. Let the wicked forsake their ways, and evil thoughts. Let them return to the Eternal One, who will show them mercy, to our God, who will graciously pardon.
You are a God of forgiveness, gracious and merciful, endlessly patient, loving and true. You ask evildoers to return to you and do not seek their death, for it has been said, declare to them, as I live, says the eternal God, it is not the death of the wicked I seek, but that they turn from their ways and live. Turn back from your evil ways, for why should you choose to die, O house of Israel? Now send forth your hidden light to open to your servants the gates of help.
O great God, in your justice and your perfect love, open for us wisdom's gates. Pidchu lanu sharei tzedek, navovam nodeya. Pidchu lanu sharei tzedek, navovam nodeya. Pidchu lanu sharei tzedek, navovam nodeya. Pidchu lanu sharei tzedek, navovam nodevaya.
Open for us the gates of righteousness,
And we shall enter to praise our God.
Open the gates, open them wide.
We knock at your gates, O gracious one. Do not turn us away empty-handed.
Open the gates, O God, open the gates for us and for all Israel.
Open the gates of blessing for us all.
The gates of atonement, benevolence, and compassion. The gates
Gates
of dignity,
excellence, and faith.
generosity and hope, insight and joy.
Kindness and love, melody and nobility.
Openness, purity, and quietude.
Renewal, simplicity, and truth.
The gates of understanding and virtue.
The gates of wonder and zest.
Open the gates, open them wide.
Open the gates, O God. Show us the way to enter.
Elohim hashivenu v'ha'er panecha v'nivashea. Restore us, O God. Show us again the light of your presence, that we may find deliverance.
Ptach lanu shar be'ed milad shar ki fanayom hayom yivneh Hashem yavo ve'yifneh navo she'arecha.
The day is fading, the sun is setting. The silence and peace of night descend upon the earth. Give rest now, O author of peace, to our troubled hearts. Lift up the spirit oppressed by guilt. Turn, a loved one, to your children. Turn to every broken heart and every burdened soul. Let us at this hour be sure of your forgiveness. From your house, O God, we are about to return to our own homes. Enter them with us, that they may become your sanctuaries, dwelling places of your spirit. Then will our home stand firm against the storms of life, to be a shelter for all that is good and a refuge from evil. And still another dwelling place have you destined for us, O source of life, an eternal home to which we shall go when our brief day on earth has passed. Open for us then the gates of everlasting peace, and keep alive in those who follow us the truths, the visions, and the hopes we have struggled to make real. This twilight hour reminds us also of the day when, if we are faithful to our mission, your light will arise over all the world, and Israel's spiritual descendants will be as numerous as the stars of heaven. Teach our people to recognize the meaning of our history and the challenge of our destiny, to proclaim in all your children the truth of Israel's message, one humanity on earth, even as there is one God in heaven. You alone know when this great hope shall be fulfilled, but the day will surely come, even as none of your words returns fruitless without having accomplished your purpose. Then joy will thrill all hearts, and from one end of the earth to the other will ring the exultant cry, "Hear, O Israel, hear all creation. The eternal is our God, the eternal is one. Your house shall be called a house of prayer for all peoples. All nations shall flock to it and exclaim in triumphant song. Lift up your heads, O gates. Lift up yourselves, O ancient doors. Let the God of glory enter. Who is the sovereign of glory? The God of all being is the sovereign of glory."
שאו שערים ראשיכם והינשאו פתחם עולם ויבוא מלך הכבוד. שאו שערים ראשיכם והוא ניחסו פתחם עולם ויבוא מלך הכבוד. מי הוא זה מלך? מי הוא זה מלך הכבוד? אדוני צבאות הוא מלך הכבוד. אדוני צבאות הוא מלך הכבוד. Selah.
Please rise. Whither can I go from your spirit? Whither can I flee from your presence? If I ascend to the heavens, you are there. If I make my home in the lowest depths, behold, you are there. If I take up the wings of the morning and dwell on the ocean's farthest shore, even there your hand will lead me. Your right hand will hold me, and if I say, surely the darkness will conceal me, night will hide me from view. Even the darkness is not too dark for you. The dark is clear as the day. When I consider the heavens, the work of your hands, and when I gaze at the measureless sea of space and the endless host of stars that sail it, and when I set out to understand this marvel and its tremendous maker, then your greatness and power overwhelm me. Your infinite majesty makes me tremble with awe, for the worlds beyond count are but a breath of your spirit, the lucent sun's only beams of your light. Oh, what are we that you have given us eyes to see light? Oh, what are we that you have given us eyes to see something of your truth? What am I that you have given me thought to fathom something of your purpose? Yet upon the earth with all its abundance and beauty, forests dancing with life, mountains rising like prayers, seas roaring their creative hymn, with all the mysteries of the boundless depths and the immeasurable heights, you have chosen us to proclaim your grandeur and to voice the longing of all being. For you, sovereign of the universe and fountain of life, in woman and man, children of dust and offspring of heaven, you have blended two worlds, perishable earth and immortal soul, finite matter locked into time and space, and infinite spirit which endures through all eternity. You have given us dominion over the works of your hands and placed all things under our care. You have commanded us to live at peace with all living creatures and to walk softly in their presence. But there is that in us which darkens the soul. Called to a life of righteousness, we rebel. Arrogance possesses us. The passions that rage within us drown the voice of conscience. Good and evil, virtue and vice, love and hate contend for the mastery of our lives. Again and again we complain of the struggle, forgetting that the power to choose is the glory and greatness of our being. When we succumb, life loses its beauty, and within us sounds the voice of judgment. Where are you? How have you fallen, O children of the Most High? But sure as is your judgment, O God, sure still is your mercy. It is not the death of sinners you demand, only that they return to you, return to life. The gates of your forgiveness are open wide, and all who seek to enter may be at one with you. Aware of our weakness, eternal God, we have come before you, longing for your presence, your light, your peace. We have reflected with anguish on a life misused and filled with regrets, on opportunities neglected and promises unfulfilled. We have struggled to reach you, to turn back to you and to your law. Accept then our penitent spirits, be with us as our hope for the future. Now as evening falls, light dawns within us, hope and trust revive. The shadow that darkened our spirit is vanished, and through the passing cloud there breaks, with the last rays of the setting sun, the radiance of your forgiving peace. We are restored, renewed by your love. How can we find words to thank you for goodness, and how can words alone be fitting thanks? And so we make this pledge. We will thank you with our lives. We will offer to you the work of our hands. Fill then our heart, our life, our work with a constant love for you, God of the universe, creator of all life, source of all being. Then shall our souls rejoice and sing. You have turned my grief into dancing, released me from my anguish, and surrounded me with gladness. Eternal, I shall give thanks to you forever.
ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. יתגדל ויתקדש שמרבה ועלמא דיברה חירותי והמליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן אמן יהי שמי רבה מברך לעולם ולעולמי עלמיה יתברך יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם במרומיו, ויתנשא ויתהדר, ויתעלה ויתהלל. שמי דקודשה, שמי דקודשה. הילל לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה. תושבחתה ונחמתה, תלירן בעלמה. תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעלמיה, אמרו אמן. תתקבל צלותון ובהותון לכל ישראל, דם אבוהון. דיבי שמיה, דיבי שמיה, דיבי שמיה, אמרו אמן. היי שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים וחיים עלינו, עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ועל כל ישראל, ועל כל ישראל. יאמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יאמרו אמן. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Adonai Hu HaElohim. 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 Adonai Hu HaElohim.
Tekiah Gedolah. Shana Tova.
All right, Havdalah.
Havdalah. So I have stuff over there.
It's over there.
Let me grab. So if any kids want to come on up and help with Havdalah, up in the corner over here. Because that's what I grabbed, and they didn't separate right away. Okay, here. You want to hold that? Hold it with the plate under it. 2 minutes, yes. We'll try that again. We're not going to hold that up here. We're going to just put it on the
That's
table.
why it has extra wicks.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Here, you hold that instead.
Lie, 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 lie. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Borei peri hagafen, borei peri hagafen. Lai 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 lai. Ya la lai 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 lai. Ya lai 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 lai. Ya la 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 la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Borei binei v'samim, borei binei v'samim. Lai 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 lai. Ya la lai 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 lai. Ya lai 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 lai. Ya lai 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 lai. Ya la lai 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 lai. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Borei meorei ha'esh, borei meorei ha'esh. Lai 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 lai. Ya la lai 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 lai. Ya lai 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 lai. Ya lai 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 lai. Ya la lai 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 lai. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Hamavdil ben kodesh lechol, hamavdil ben kodesh lechol. Ya lai la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. B'te'avon, take some challah, go eat some food. Shana tova. May it be a sweet one for us all. Oh. Yeah.